good time to start. Just going to make sure I'm in Broom. One sec. Better can see my head, isn't it? Right, okay. Welcome everyone. This is strength and conditioning class for the R&R virtual camp. So it's good to see so many people here. Today at this beginning of the camp, we don't want to get everybody too sore, so it's going to be slightly less intense and more sort of a circuit class designed to help you connect with a very important muscle group in your body, which is your glutes. So we need the glutes for running, particularly cycling. You really need to initiate your pedal stroke with your glutes, and also a little bit for swimming. And also, as we've got a few rowers here, you couldn't exactly row without really good, strong activation of your glutes. So hopefully you'll find something useful from this session. So I'd like to really focus on just the feeling of creating constant tension and throughout the full range of motion, just to really feel what's going on in here. So you can sort of push and tense and feel, that you're actually activating it. So if you don't want to do that during the workout, then that's a good way of sort of self-coaching you. As obviously I can't really come up and inspect all of you whilst you're doing this. So as long as everybody is fit and healthy and you're not carrying any injuries, we're all good. And also, if you do have anything that pops up during the session, just try and work around it or sit the exercise out and join in when you think that you can. Okay, so start off with a quick warm-up. As I normally do for my session, to get onto the mat, go into downward dog. So take your socks off, put my knees on, put them over there. So downward dog. So just keep yourself moving through this expression of downward dog. I don't want to be too static. I just want you to feel into the corners of your body, so into your hip joints, into your shoulder joint, and into your heels and your ankles. I just want you to walk around, keep your arms moving, and just slowly limber up. And feel where you are today. You might be quite tight for some other things that you've been doing. If you've done a run today already, so move around, and then just come forward. You go into a stretch, little cobra, look up at the sky, and just twist and move back around just to do a really compress your spine, just get a bit of movement there, just get everything going, and then back up into downward dog. Just walk around here, then come into a plank, and just practice bracing your core, pushing down with your hands, down with your feet, tense your core, and step forward with your left leg. Feel a little stretch here through your hip flexors. Stay high, push your hip down, and then with your left arm, try and rotate your shoulders down and just bring your elbow to touch the ground if you can. Just gently, then come back into your plank, little brace, little tense to the core, and then bring the right leg forward. And do the same thing, so with your right arm, just gently rotate down while keeping the other side straight, and try and bring your elbow closer to the ground. Then come back up, little brace here, keep that core tight like you're going to be punched, then come back up into downward dog. Come forward into a cobra stretch. Slide your shoulder blades down to the ground. Elongate your upper back and look up at the sky. Curl your toes up, then come back up into downward dog. Then come into a little plank, quick brace, prepare for a punch. Make sure you're doing it right. Step forward with your left leg. You can shuffle forward if you want, that's fine. Just feel a little stretch here with your hip flexor, by keeping it into a high lunge. And then with this left hand, slowly drop the elbow down if you can. and then come back up. Swap sides, with a little brace, step forward with the other leg, and then drop your elbow down to the ground if you can. And back up for another plank, into downward dog, and just slowly walk your hands up and come to standing position. Okay, so another warm-up exercise. If you get into a sort of a higher pigeon pose, so basically come down however you want. So have your knee forward and your sort of bottom leg off to the side, just for a kneeling position, and support yourself fairly high here. And if you just look at me, keep your body nice and straight, and then just tense your glute to get your leg into extension. And you can keep your foot on the ground, or if you can lift it up. And just go for about 20 reps here. And I just want you to feel the glute muscle work, but I don't want you to use your lower back to initiate the movement. So just go 1, strengthening the leg, but using the glute to do it. 2, so hopefully you can feel that working. 3, if you can't, just spend a bit of time just thinking about how you're going to get that muscle to activate without using your lower back. So you've got another 15 reps, just warm up, should be quite easy. So 1, 2, 3, and as you get more warmed up, you might be able to lift a bit higher. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. With your other hand, you can feel what's going on back there. 10, so 5 more. 5, 4, 3. Last couple, just try and lift up high. 2, and 1, and swap sides. So come through the other knee forwards. Just push the foot off to the side slightly so you can support your weight. And we're doing another 20 reps. So with the toe on the ground or off if you want to. Feel around with your other hand. Feel what's going on. And tense that glute. And see if this side is the same as the other. That's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So 10 more. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, so hopefully you can feel what's going on back there. You've actually got that muscle sort of activating now. You might even feel a slight burn. You might not have felt before. You know, it's quite a good thing to do. Okay, so we're going to do a circuit of 3 exercises. I'll just take you through as we go and just copy what I'm doing. And we're going to do 3 rounds of this little mini circuit. So this first one's called donkey toes. Then you go on all 4s, but then with your hands directly under your shoulders, knees directly under your hips. I want you to come up on your toes and lift your knees off the ground. If that's a problem for your knees, then you can just, support yourself on your knees, and please do, but try lifting your knees up. And then kick back with your leg, keeping everything at right angles. And again, just move from the glute, and then don't use your lower back. The tendency is to arch the lower back to cheat. You just want to find where your flexibility is, and then stop. And just try and play around the area to see where you're limited. So just alternate sides, away we go. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, Engage the core. 9. Keep that back flat. 10. 11. 12. 13. 14. 15. 5 more. 5. 4. 3. 2. And 1. The hands up if you could feel that in your backside. Is that good? Brilliant. Okay, so onto our backs now. I'm going to do some glute bridges, but I want you to experiment with, if you have your knees in, and then we will have to do another set with knees out, because sometimes our hips like to rotate in different directions. So you're going to push them to one extreme and then the other. So with just using your glutes as you've just been doing, remember that feeling. Don't use your lower back, don't use your hamstrings. Knees together, push as high up as you can before you start to use your lower back. So just before that point, get to that point, sort of sense that it's there, and then come back down. And hopefully you can push through a little bit further. Might not be able to. Just keep your form. So that's 3 reps so far. 4, 5. It helps you just tap yourself on the bum with your finger. Just feel the muscles working. Keep it tight all the way down, all the way up. So 3 more. 1, 2, and 3. So then go onto the full extreme, feet together, legs out wide. Same thing. See how high you can go before you hit resistance in your hip flexors or your adductors. That's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay, so on to the next exercise. So this one, it's good for your glute medius. It might be better if you're on a mat to step onto a hard floor. It's a bit easier with balance. So on a hard floor, just stand here, tip forward into a T shape. You don't have to be too, straight with your leg behind here. Balance here, and then try to tip. Open your body, open your hips. So from this angle, you're tipping forward, nice and level, but then open up here. And that's using your glutes and glute med to twist you out to the side. So one side at a time, go for 10 reps, or as many good ones as you can do. You might find your balance is a bit difficult in this one. 2, just go for good reps. I'll start falling over all over the place in a minute. That's 4. And when you lose your balance, come back in. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And swap over. Get your balance. You'll find one side worse than the other. This is my worst side. 1. Bring your hands out to the side for balance if you want to. Up to you. 3, 4, 5, 6. Bring it back in. 4 more. 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay, back on donkey toes again. So this time we're going to start really feeling it probably. So remember, brace that core like we did at the beginning. Brace for a punch. Keep your lower back nice and flat. It shouldn't feel much pressure there at all. And when we go for 20, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Hold it a bit more at the top. 10, 9, hold it. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then back down to the do glute bridges again. So knees in. You see if you can lift a little bit higher while keeping your lower back just as flat as before. And come back down. So everything should come up and down as one unit. And your spine nice and neutral. So 3, 4. Good to just sort of poke around just your midsection just to feel what your hips are doing. Should be staying neutral all the time. So 3 more. 2 more. And 1. Okay, legs out. So feet together, legs out. And then up we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay, so move back to our first exercise. Oh, sorry, 50 twist exercise. So back into this one. Sometimes it helps if you look at your big toe, keep your eyes on there, and bounce from that point, and then twist. So 1, 2, in your own time. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Balance again. 9 and 10. Swap over. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay, so last time round, onto donkey toes. Keep it going. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. To check posture, make sure you're nice and square throughout your body. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 more. Tendency to creep up with your butt as you get tired. That's 2, 3, 4, 5. Just pull to these ones a little bit. 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And so for the last time, get onto your backs and do your glute bridges. Knees together. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Feet out, or sorry, knees out, feet in. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, on to our flippy twists for the last time. I'm sure you love these ones. Really concentrate on your balance here. Quite a tough exercise, but it can be. So 1, 2, 3. Always see if I'm concentrating on something else and I start to lose my balance. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Place swap over. Last time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Losing it. 4 more. Come on, keep going. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay, great. So hopefully you can all feel what's going on in here. So sort of should be feeling a nice little connection with your glutes at the moment. So what we're going to do, we're going to go through some split squats, which is, as you all know, static squat with legs one forward, one back, all the way down to this bottom knee touches the ground, just gently. But what I like to do is really drive the glute back on the rear leg, make sure that's tense, and on the front leg, also make sure that's tense the whole way. And when you're in the bottom position, I want you to try keep your leg, your quad, as relaxed as possible, and initiate everything from your glutes, nice and slow. So you can have a little rest at the bottom each time if that helps. And we'll go for 10 reps on each side. So 1, down, and tense the glutes. 2, does that feel different to the way you normally do it? 3, you feel different muscles working. 4, drive that back leg back as far as you can. 6, using the glutes. 7, 8, 9, and 10. And swap over. To really drive this back leg back with the glute and front leg down with the glute. Keep those on the whole way. 1, 2, just remember to switch them on with each rep before the quads. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay, next one is called sprinter's lunge. So we're going to go similar setup, but only bending the front leg. And you're touching the ground as if you're going to get ready for a 100-meter sprint. But what you need to do, same as before, initiate this movement with the glute. So all your weight's over your front leg, initiate up, and then bring the back leg through and up as if you're taking your first stride. So go back, touch the ground, initiate with the glutes, knee up. Okay, away you go. This one also helps as it's a one-legged exercise. Sometimes if you've got a thick mat, it's better to do it on a hard floor. So 2, you really concentrate. 3, and you're using the glute first. 4, 5, all the way into your heel on the front leg. 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And swap over legs. Touch the ground. Initiate the glute straight away. Come through the knee. Nice and slow if you can. 2. Don't rush it. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Great. So if you're losing form or anything like that, can we take a little rest and just carry on? It's all fine. So from there, we're going to do a plank. And this one's a really good one for, if you're cycling or doing anything, you're trying to lift your knee up and over a pedal stroke, but you want to try and keep your body nice and stable. So just knee as far as close as you can to your chest, and then back down. So just go do 10 of these each side. So 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Well done. Okay. If you're sweating a bit, wipe your mat down. Make sure you don't slip. Take a little drink if you need to. Then we'll start our next round. So back to the split squats when you're ready. If you're finding any of these difficult with the number of reps that we're doing, you can always just drop down in reps. That's fine. Just really focus on the quality of your reps. So if you're ready, nice and slow, double glute activation, push that back leg back, push that front leg down, and then give it the glutes. That's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Swap over. Keep intense the whole way through. Really push. Start with the glute. Finish the glute. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay, down onto the mat again for our. Sorry, I went to do a sprinter's lunge next. That's what I was supposed to do. So, where we go? Same as before, glute first, knee through. So really focus on that form. It's 2, 3. Set yourself up, rest your core. Okay, it's 5, halfway. 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. So swap over, touch the ground, set yourself up, pinch the glute, 5 through. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay, down onto the plank. Second time round. Really keep that body motionless if you can. And just moving, legs pumping up and down, like a run or a bit of a cycle. That's 4. So that's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Take a little breather, little drink if you need to. Give yourselves 10 seconds or so. Check it out when we start again. The last time on these ones. You know what to do. Really focus on form. Drive this back leg back as well. Push it out into the wall behind you and go down. Touch the knee, back up. You need to pause at the bottom just to really to organise yourself and activate the muscles. That's fine. So 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Swap over. Push back that back leg. And 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Sprinter's lunge. Last time. Get down and go follow through. And down and through. Set yourself up. That's 3. Do it first. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Swap over. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. So onto the planks the last time. Very quickly. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Brilliant. Okay. Well done, everyone. So, these next exercises, we're going to need our small weights to have those in front of you on hand. So, basically, you can do this exercise without weights if you want to, but for an added bonus stimulus, to do it with it if you want. So it's like, if you heard of bird dog before, so it's basically extending your arms above your head and your leg behind you. Again, we're focusing on this waist, core, and flat back, and the glute activation. Get that as straight as you can without compromising your spine. And the same, stretching forward with your shoulder. Nice straight line, and then back down. So do one side at a time. So you can grab your weight, opposite hand, opposite leg. Just take your time, feel the work, feel the movement. Try not to use your lower back. So 1, and touch. 2, knee in. 3, 4, 5. If you need to take a little rest, that's fine. 6, really feel that core working. 7, try and keep that back flat. 8, 2 more. 9, and 10. Okay, swap over. Same again. See if you can feel a difference on each side. One side might be much stronger than the other. That's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 to keep that back flat. Really, really brace your core. And 4 more. 2 more. 1 more. And the rest. Great, hold on. So on to the next one. I'm going to go on flat on our front. I just want you to bring your arms, your hands to your lower back and try to, with a straight leg, lift your leg off the floor as high as you can without using any of your back muscles. So you might not be able to lift it very far, but that's fine. It's just a sign of a restriction that you might have in your hip flexors. So if we go for 10 each side, or you can do alternates if you want for 20. So away we go, just keep that back out of the equation. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. If it starts creeping in, take a rest. 7, 8, 9, 10. Swap over sides if you haven't already. And 10, 9. How does that feel compared to the other side? So 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, so still on our fronts. We're going to do the top half of our back now. So we're going to do an unsupported cobra. So you might recognise this one. You could have your arms out to your sides in a sort of 45-degree angle. Point your thumbs to the sky and curl your upper back only, not using your lower back. Curl it up so you're looking forward, just the upper back, just the thoracic spine, and bring your thumbs as high as you can towards the ceiling. So go for 10 reps again. So curl up and pinch your shoulder blades together, but keep them down towards your pockets. And back down to the floor. So 1, 2, thumbs to the sky. 3, 4. Don't use your lower back. Keep that out of the equation. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay, back onto the third dog press. So on all fours, if you're ready. And if you don't want to use a weight for this, it's fine. Before it didn't work for you, it doesn't matter, just get the form right. So 1, 2, 3. Nice straight lines if you can. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Swap over. Get yourself ready. Space out the core. Find out what it's doing. Keep your back flat. Press. Nice straight lines. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay, back onto the ground. Your leg raise. You could experiment if you want to by bending your leg. A bit more like running rather than swimming with this one. See how high you can get that knee. Just remember, no lower back. Even if you're only lifting it 15, like half a centimetre, that's fine. So, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So over sides. 1. Does this side feel the same? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And for our upper back, remember, only bend your upper back, just extend it as much as you can. Thumbs up to the sky, shoulder blades down to your pockets, and then back down. Curl upper back up, thumbs up, and down. That's 3. Really pinch. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay, last round. I'm sure you're all pleased to hear. Okay, back to third dog. Away we go. Remember, really brace that core first, set yourself up nice and straight, and then extend as hard, as far as you can, forward and back. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Swap over. Last time. Set yourself up. Get that core brace first, then go. 1. 2. Brace the core in the middle as well. Remember, try not to be a banana. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay, put your weights to one side, and then whichever variety of leg lifts you want to do, you can do. So you do straight or bent. It's up to you. So just feel for the lower back, and away you go. So 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, feel that glute, 2, and 1. And on the other side, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And our unsupported cobras, which is this one, we will curl up our upper back only. Keep your lower back motionless. And get the thumbs to the sky. And come back down. And up, shoulder blades down towards the pockets. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And that's it, everyone. Thank you very much. I hope you enjoyed that and found that useful. I'll pass it over to Mary now.
So after that, I think we need our legs to be stretched out a little. So lots of glutes, especially if you've been on the bike over the weekend or if you've been on your erg. So I'm going to start by kneeling. And why I do it kneeling rather than standing is that we just isolate our hips just that little bit more. So want you nice and tall. You can do this all standing if you don't want to be on your knees. We're just going to push one leg out, just nice and tall. And I want you to point your foot out to the west or east, just so that it's going long ways. I want you just to pull up nice and tall and up with your arms. Your hands are clasped and they're going up tall. We're just going to blow over like the wind, going to one side. So we want to stretch all the way down that side and reaching over. Power on your fingertips as you reach over, just holding that stretch. You can hold each stretch just for a little while, because that's when it develops. And like this morning, you're going to inhale and exhale in each position. Try and see if you can breathe through your nose and just allow this side to stretch along there. You're going to come up nice and tall. And I want you to turn. So you're going to twist your body. And I want your hand, your back foot, just twist a little as well. That's allowed. I want you to get a twist through your core. So we're twisting. Then I want a hand either side of your leg. So you're going to go down. And you're just going to go down as far as comfortable. That will stretch your hamstring. So looking up, shoulders are back. You can put your hands behind if you wanted to. We can support your hands on your knee. If that's too strong, bring your heel in a little and just bend your knee. But you're stretching down through that hamstring. And if you can pull your foot up, that opens the back line. So that's your Achilles and your plantar fascia as well, and through the calf. I just want you to hold that position. And on your inhale, you come out of it. And as you breathe out, you go down, 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 down. Those of you that have been coming to class, you know, you inhale, and then as you go down, you let it go, you let it go, you let it grow. Lengthen that hamstring. Lengthen behind the knee if it's tight. Pulling back that foot. And then just coming up a little, I'm just going to ask you to bend your knee a little, because we're then going to twist. So your opposite arm is going to go to the outside of the knee, and you're going to go round. And we're just finishing today, so knee on the ground, elbow's going to bind with the knee, and I want you to twist around. Just twist around. You could do this standing, but I'm just keeping you down so you get a nice twist, and you can rest in that position. And rest your chin on your hand and just look over the back shoulder. That back hand could come up if you wanted to. It's up to you. Or rest on your hip just to get that twist. And then if we twist closed, we then twist open. So the outside elbow goes to the knee, and then you're opening up. And that's easier just to open up with your hand straight. So your leg could be long, your leg could be bent. Up to you. You can use that bind with your elbow and your knee, and the top arm goes up. Opening through that groin, you're stretching the glute at the back. Find a position that's comfortable. Find a position where you feel the stretch. Inhaling and exhaling. It's very simple. We come round straight. You're just going to come up and go wide. Feet are forward. Hands are forward. And try and pull your bottom up towards the ceiling. Some of you will be able to go down onto your elbows. Some of you will be on your hands. It's not a competition. It's not a comparison. It's where you feel the stretch. You may just tempt yourself to go a little bit wider. Feel the inner thighs, but bring that bottom up towards the ceiling. Pull your legs up. Pull your kneecaps up. And we're going to kneel. We're going to stretch our other leg out. And you're just going to go to the opposite side. And we go, always comes and joins us for the stretch. So that's how we stretch. We stretch nice and tall. Up, 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 tall. And then again, we're going to turn. Your hands go to either side of your foot. Your foot comes up. And you feel comfortable. You can keep height in your abdomen, height in your chest. And going down a little, that will help your hamstring, the back of your leg to stretch. We're not curling. If we curl, we lose the stretch. We're going out with height. The back leg is just there for support. It's the leg to the side that you're stretching. Bring those toes up a little. As you exhale, bring the toes up. So you could keep that leg long. I'm just going to bring that leg in a little and bend it. Bend it so that I can twist backwards. So my front arm goes to my elbow, goes to my knee, and I'm going backwards. I'm opening my chest. So we get a bind. You could have that long leg, you could have the arm up, or you just have both hands, one on your knee and one on your hip, and you open that shoulder. Remember, your chin can rest on your hand. We're just opening and stretching backwards. We're allowing our abdomen to twist. Draining through all the connective tissue, all the fascia in your body, opening those shoulders. That's your closed stretch, so we just change it. You're still in that side bend. The back arm comes forward. That comes down. You can pop it on the mat if you want, or keep it on your knee. And the top arm comes up. Wherever you can go. That leg could be straight, and you can come down. We're going to come forward. We're going to come flat onto the mat. We're going to go down. We're going to pull one heel towards our bottom, one at a time. Just bringing the knee towards the bottom, stretching through the front thigh. And your head just rests on the mat. And if you have it, that's in the north-south position. Bring your leg out to the side and pop the leg down. That knee is now at 90 degrees to your body. And just allow the straight leg to be straight and open through your groins. It's a nice one to do pencil arms, so your hands go either side of your ears and you just stretch out. Just allow your body to rest. One leg is straight, one leg is at 90 degrees. allowing those muscles to rest, to settle. If they're shaking a little, just try and let it go, let that tension go. Then bring that leg in, and we change legs. So the other heel comes towards the bottom. If you want to, the hand goes to the foot and it pulls it in a little bit further, stretching through your quadriceps at the front of your leg. And gently letting go of that leg and bringing it to the 90 degrees. So the leg comes out to the side, to the east or to the west, and settles. So you've got 90-90 angles. And your head just rests. You just let it be. Come back up. And depending on what your back does, I just want you to rotate your bottom as we go there. We're going to wag our tail. So you can go down deeply, or you can just go down narrowly. So you're on all fours and you're just going from side to side. You can go longer levers, but your back may not like it, where you just really dip right the way down and stay in that position and come up and dip down. So you just roll over. So you just, or you can be on all fours and you can just wag your tail. That's how you do it. That's wagging your tail. Your tail just goes backwards and forwards. Waggy, waggy, wag. Yes, you're happy, you're stretching, you're just mobilizing your glutes. And again, you know, if you wag your tail, can you actually go around to your feet? Can you walk your way around? Could you lick your paw? How flexible is your back? Just try, just experiment and go around to the other side. Look, it goes round in a semicircle. Can we go round? How far round can you go to your feet? It's not all about serious stretching, it's just about mobilizing your body sometimes. And then we're going to go down to the mat, and you're just going to go lie down, and we're just going to bring our knees in, because our bottoms have worked a lot. I want you to flip your legs from side to side now. So your legs are going to go from one side. Good boy, good boy, good boy. All right, all right. And then center, and then over to the other side. And if your hands go to the other side as well, and your head goes the opposite direction, just go to stretch through the side. We did that this morning. And my signature stretch is you're used to doing your figure of four stretch, where one leg goes on top of the knee. That's your figure of four stretch. But this time the bottom leg is going to release, and that's going to come up, and you're going to use it as another hamstring stretch. So I'm stretching my glute, my hands are on my calf, and I'm pulling my foot in. Just where you're comfortable. If your knee doesn't like it, you can do straighter legs. This is a 2 for 1. You just bring that leg in, and you inhale and exhale. You're going to hold it there. If you have it, you could hold onto your feet and pull. Oh, that gets into your calf. Pull those toes down. And we simply change legs. So the other leg goes long, the other leg crosses over at the knee, and then you pull in towards your chest. You're just compressing your body at the same time. Allowing it to be. And because it's Monday and you've been working hard, we always end with our legs up in the air. The blood can drain down. The last movement, if you have it, you go up, or you just leave your legs in the air. You don't have to go completely upwards. Legs in the air. As you know, I like to paddle here, just helping the circulation go back down to the heart, helping the lymphatic strain. Our knees are going to come into our chest and slowly going down. See if you can control it, vertebrae by vertebrae. No clunking. Slow, slow, slow. Keep the knees into your chest. And tucking your feet right into your bottom as we go down to our feet flat on the floor, into our resting pose. Our toes are pointed to begin with, stretching through our shins. Our hands relax to the side and our feet just lay open, and we lose the tension in our knees. We lose the tension in our shoulders. We wriggle our shoulders so they feel nice and comfortable. We wriggle our feet so they just be. And then we just try and concentrate on our breath. See if you can breathe in through your nose and out through your nose, allowing your lungs to expand, allowing your tummy to come in and your diaphragm to go down, and then just letting that air out. You're going to inhale, hold on to that breath, and then just let it go, let it go, let it go. You inhale, and you exhale. You're just in your own time, allowing the body to settle, allowing your mind to be at peace, letting it go, letting it go. And we feel our toes, we feel our fingers, stretch our fingers, stretch our thumbs. We move our big toe backwards and forwards. We stretch our toes into a curl and then release them. How mobile are our fingers? Our toes should be just as mobile. We're bringing our knees up and just rocking our knees from side to side. Roll over to our right side. We press ourselves up. We come up to seated. Relax those shoulders down to their sockets. Going to gather that air in. Move our backs forward, keeping forward. And come up and stretching back. Gather that air in. Come up through the centre and out. And last time, big hug for you for being so good. And then just let it go, let it go, let it go. A lovely week ahead. Well done. Thank you so much for coming. Really nice. That was hard, Alex.